tapestry of human history is woven with threads of unimaginable horror and profound terror. From the earliest recorded moments of civilization, humanity has grappled with the unknown, confronting forces that defy easy comprehension. Before we continue, please like and subscribe. These are not merely stories of conflict, but chronicles of moments when the very fabric of reality seemed to unravel before the eyes of those who witnessed them. We delve into 10 of these most terrifying historical events, moments that stand as stark reminders of the fragility of human existence and the dark potential residing within our collective nature. Our journey begins in the deep mists of antiquity, where the shadows of unknown entities still linger in the folklore and mythology of the ancient world. Imagine the vast, untamed wilderness, a place where the boundaries between the known and the utterly unknown were blurred. These ancient narratives speak of encounters with monstrous beings, entities that prowl the edges of perception, instilling a primal fear that remains deeply embedded in the human psyche. These tales, passed down through generations, serve as a chilling testament to the vulnerability of the human spirit when confronted by forces beyond our immediate understanding. As civilization began to coalesce, new terrors emerged from the very forces of nature and the unpredictable savagery of early societies. Consider the devastating plagues that swept across the globe, indiscriminate forces that ravaged populations with brutal efficiency. These outbreaks were not simply medical crises. They were existential threats, demonstrating the terrifying capacity of disease to erase entire communities in a matter of months. The sheer scale of suffering inflicted by these invisible adversaries reveals a terrifying vulnerability in our reliance on familiar comforts and the perceived stability of our world. Transition into the age of organized warfare introduced a new, formalized level of systematic brutality. The rise of organized conflict brought forth atrocities of a scale previously unimaginable, where the calculated cruelty of human beings became an instrument of state policy. These events forced humanity to confront the depths of its own capacity for evil, revealing how quickly civilization can descend into barbarism when moral restraints are abandoned. Systematic targeting of innocent lives by organized forces serves as a stark warning about the dangers inherent in unchecked power. Moving into the modern era, the horrors of industrial warfare introduced new dimensions of terror. The deployment of unprecedented weaponry unleashed levels of carnage that redefined the meaning of conflict. Landscapes of the world were scarred by the relentless machinery of war, leaving behind landscapes saturated with unimaginable suffering and the silence of mass death. These events expose the destructive potential unleashed when human ingenuity is turned towards systematic annihilation. The 20th century brought forth horrors that pushed the boundaries of human endurance and ethical understanding further than any before. The systematic extermination of entire groups of people stands as perhaps the most horrifying indictment of human cruelty. These acts represent a deliberate, organized effort to eradicate human life based on identity, a darkness that haunts the conscience of history. The sheer scale of this systematic genocide exposes the terrifying capacity for dehumanization and the willingness of societies to commit unimaginable evils in the name of ideology. Furthermore, the unfolding of technological advancements brought with them a different kind of existential dread. As humanity began to explore the mysteries of the cosmos, the vastness of space revealed not only breathtaking beauty, but also the terrifying emptiness and the possibility of cosmic indifference. The realization of our smallness in the grand scheme of the universe can be a profoundly unsettling experience, forcing us to contemplate our place in an indifferent cosmos. These historical moments, from ancient myths to modern atrocities, share a common thread. They expose the raw, untamed aspects of human experience. They remind us that beneath the veneer of civilization, there exists a capacity for profound darkness and unimaginable suffering. Reflecting upon these events compels us to examine our own moral compass and to strive for a future where such terrors are not merely remembered, but actively avoided. The weight of this history demands a constant vigilance, a perpetual striving for empathy, and a commitment to a more humane existence. As we transition into the contemporary age, the very tools we have developed to understand and manipulate the world have become instruments of unparalleled destruction. The advent of mass communication, while offering unprecedented connection, simultaneously provided a terrifying platform for the rapid dissemination of hatred and violence on a global scale. The shadows of the Dark Ages did not vanish. They merely adapted, finding new forms to manifest in the intricate networks of modern conflict and atrocity. The Industrial Revolution, while ushering in an age of material progress, simultaneously created the conditions for the relentless mechanization of death, transforming human suffering into an industrial byproduct. Factories roared, and in those same spaces, the suffering of the laborers became inextricably linked to the relentless pursuit of profit, a chilling juxtaposition of human ingenuity and inhuman exploitation. This mechanization extended to the very systems designed to manage populations, where bureaucratic indifference became a deadly force, allowing policies of mass murder to be enacted with chilling administrative efficiency. Development of new scientific understandings, while offering a glimpse into the universe's immensity, also introduced a philosophical vacuum, a sense of meaninglessness that can breed nihilism and justify the cruelties inflicted upon others. We are left to grapple with the paradox of human potential, the capacity for breathtaking creation existing side by side with the capacity for systematic annihilation. To navigate this complex reality, we must look closely at the mechanisms that allow such darkness to persist, examining the complicity woven into the very structures of our societies. The silence that follows these colossal events is not an absence of horror. Rather, it is the heavy, suffocating weight of unresolved trauma, a constant, low hum beneath the surface of daily life. This ongoing confrontation with the abyss demands more than mere remembrance. It requires an active, conscious commitment to building bridges across the chasms of our shared experience, striving to instill a collective empathy strong enough to resist the temptation of cruelty, ensuring that the echoes of these terrible moments serve not as a warning of what we could do, but as a steadfast mandate for what we must strive to be. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more.